Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight. I got some serious business to talk with you guys. This is actually absolutely shocking to me. Um, but the Crosman Premier Hollow Point appears to have been redesigned and are now being made in Spain rather than made in the USA. So here is a package. Actually, I bought this today too, but here I think it's probably the last of the last. I might have to save this as a souvenir. But so these are Crosman Premier Hollow Points, and they are 7.9 grains. 7.9 grains. Now the new package, different cover, and they are 7.6 grains. So, and then on the back it says "Made in the USA" of the older style, "Made in USA with globally sourced components." And then these new ones actually say "Made in Spain." So we're going to take a look at these, see if there's any differences. I have my scale out here. We're actually going to weigh them and see if they're actually different, and then take a look at the heads and the tails and see what they look like. I actually already did open one package of them up, and I have a tin of the older ones right here as well. And so let's go ahead and start right out with weighing them. And I have this is a Lyman reloading scale, very, very accurate scale. Trust it with my life as far as reloading goes. So I'm going to start out with a Meisterkugeln. These Meisterkugelns are always exactly 7 grains. And right, that one weighed 6.9. There it went to 7.0. And so now let's see, here is the older style. And they were very consistent as well on this scale. So, and you guys, I don't have a camera running on this, so you'll have to trust me. That one weighs exactly 7.9 grains. All right, so let me get the new can open. And that weighs exactly 7.6 grains. So that doesn't sound like much, but that's pretty significant. People got their guns all figured out how they shoot good with 7.9 grains. Now you switch it to 7.6 grains. That second one was also exactly 7.6. That one's coming in at 7.3. That's not good. Let's try that again. And that one's still 7.3. So hopefully the consistency is not gone way downhill either. That one's 7.4. Just looking in there, they look like decent quality as far as I don't see any bent skirts. There's another 7.6. All right, so now right hand is the old, left hand is the new. I'll take some pictures of these so we can put them up here and compare. You can see what I'm seeing as I'm looking here. So the old one, the hollow point, comes down to almost like a tapers down to a point in the middle. The new one actually has a flat bottom on the point. Profiles are very, very similar. Not exact though, definitely not exact. So I'll have so like I said, I'll take a picture of first the point and put that up here as we're talking about that point, and then we'll take a side profile. Definitely different. The head shape is definitely different. More sharp edge on the transition from the head to the skirt on the older one. I mean, this may be a good thing. Maybe we'll get a little bit more consistent even. I mean, I really liked the Crosman Premier hollow points in the past, so, but this is kind of crazy that they would change them up like that. All right, the base is, I think, the biggest difference. Wow, so the old one, the lead comes way down, like only a couple millimeters from the end of the skirt, but the new one is very hollow, way up inside. So that probably accounts for a lot of the weight difference there. So that is that's pretty intriguing. So one last thing before I'm going to do some shooting with it too. But where is my calipers? Right here somewhere, maybe. What did I do with my calipers? Stand by. If they were a snake, they would have bit me. They were up here on the magnet. I usually keep them over here on the magnet, but for some reason I stuck them over a little farther down. I just want to kind of measure the head size on these and stuff. So this is the old one. Head size is 1.79 according to my calipers. New one is 1.76. All right, let's grab another old one here. I didn't get a good straight bite on that one. Again, 1.78 or 9. Ugh, just wasted it. Pellet. Oh no. And that one's 1.76. So definitely difference in head size too. So that is interesting. This is very, very interesting. So, but the biggest test is, will they shoot? So I've got my Crosman silhouette. Got a really nice Osite S. This thing is, and I don't remember. I think I got this zeroed with Meister Coogan. So, and that going for mostly for the point of impact, but for group size here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to shoot a 5-shot group with the old ones first. And this is one shooting gun, so I thought if anything was going to shoot Crosman Premier hollow points good, it would be the silhouette. There we go. 2 more. That's a good looking group. I was running low on 22 caliber hollow points, so I stopped in to buy some of those, and I happened to catch those. I said I got to get those too. All right, one ragged hole with the old ones. Now the new ones. Make sure we get ones with good skirts that aren't dented, right? So made in Spain, that means they're probably a Gamo produced product. Which doesn't mean they're bad. And I guess we kind of had to know this was coming, you know, with Crosman joining up with Daisy and Gamo and that whole group. So oh, that was my fault. I did that. I flinched that. That was not the pellet. We'll discount that one. That's better. It's not looking bad though. That's so as long as they shoot, I don't care where they're made. I'd rather not buy pellets that were made in China. Spain's not a bad deal though. Not quite as good a group as the first ones, but that could be me. Let's shoot another group just to the right side of that splatterburst. Shooting a little high, no big deal. We'll do one more 5-shot group there, and then we'll wrap it up. Thought I would bring this breaking news for you guys, though. We've all heard that the new Crosman Vapor Max or something like that is going to be coming out, and it's basically going to be a replacement for the Winchester 177 XS or 1977 XS. Which was a Daisy product. All right, that one's coming together okay. We'll definitely have to get this guy out, these guys out, and try them in a nice rifle. I have my Benjamin Marauder over here that is an absolute tack driver with 177 pellets, so that's better. Still maybe not as precise as the old ones, but again, that's probably me and not the pellets, but we'll definitely be putting them through more of a test. But there you go. That is the new Crosman Premier hollow point. Let me know if you've tested any of these out yet. Let me know how you did with them. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.